What do we care about as a church? That's the question I want to take a look at in today's video blog. Hi, I'm Pastor Danish House of New Beginnings Church in Poughkeepsie, and today is August 1st, 2016. I want to look at the question today, what do we care about as a church? And I'm specifically talking here about New Beginnings Church, the church that I served, but certainly if you're from another church, you're welcome to listen in. What do we care about? What's our core value? What are the things that we care about most? What do we want to see accomplished through the work that we're doing here at New Beginnings Church? The denomination that we're a part of, the Christian and Missionary Alliance, has a set of core values, a set of core principles, things that we value and care about. And I want to talk about the first two of them in today's video blog. The first core value of the Christian and Missionary Alliance is that lost people matter to God and that He wants them found. Lost people matter to God and that He wants them found. Here at New Beginnings Church, we phrase that by saying that we want to make disciples. We want to make more disciples. Jesus commanded in Matthew 28, verses 18 through 20, that we are to go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to do all that He's commanded us to do. To go and make disciples. That's our goal, to go and to make disciples. Lost people matter to God. God doesn't sit up in heaven hoping that people will turn away from Him so that He can press the smite key on His computer and smite them. God longs for all people to come to know Him and to be reconciled to Him through Jesus. God grieves when He sees men and women turning their hearts away from Him in rebellion against Him. Lost people matter to God. Lost people matter so much to God that God the Son came and became flesh and dwelled among us. Lost people matter so much to God that God made an all-out effort to bring us back into reconciliation with Him. Well, if lost people matter that much to God, they sure ought to matter that much to us who follow God as well. What are we doing as a church to focus our attention on that question? How do we reach lost people with the good news of Jesus Christ? What do we care about? Well, we should care about lost people. The second core value of the Christian and Missionary Alliance is that prayer is the primary work of the people of God. Why prayer? For a lot of us, prayer doesn't seem like a work at all. Some people actually say, well, why are you praying? Why don't you get out there and do something? Well, we believe in the Christian and Missionary Alliance that prayer actually is the first and most important work of the people of God. That we get together and pray because we know that what's essential in this world is not even our efforts, but it's the efforts of God Himself through His Holy Spirit working in this world. So lost people matter to God and He wants them found. And prayer is the primary work of the people of God. The first thing that we do is to pray. We had a congregational meeting yesterday and we decided that we want to focus as a church for the next 2 months on corporate prayer. We want to focus our efforts and combine our efforts in corporate prayer. We want to get together once a week as a church, that's for the next 8 weeks, and pray together to seek God's will, to seek God's face. We want to know what it is that God is calling us to do. What is the mission that He's calling us to do? Yes, lost people matter to God. Yes, prayer is the primary work of God. But how specifically does God want us to reach the lost? Which lost people does God want us to reach? What is His plan for us? What is His direction for us? And the first prayer meeting that we're going to have is 2 nights from now. It's actually Wednesday night, August 3rd at 7 p.m. here at the church. And I want to invite you to come and be part of this prayer meeting and some of the ones that follow. Hey, maybe you can't make 8 prayer meetings in the next 8 weeks, but if you can make at least 1 prayer meeting a month, that would be fantastic. If you can make 2 prayer meetings in the next 2 months to join us in prayer, I'll be there, the elders of the church will be there to pray and to seek God's face together. We believe that God speaks to his people through prayer. So let's see what God has to say to us. Again, in 2 nights, Wednesday night, August 3rd at 7 p.m. is our first prayer meeting. We'll be announcing the other ones as we go. Hey, if you've got comments or questions, please put them in the comments section below. We'll be happy to answer them. I believe that these core values, that lost people matter to God and he wants them found, and that prayer is the primary work of the people of God, are critical for us as a church to rediscover at this time as we move forward in him. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video blog. God bless you, and go in peace.